Hello and welcome to our home-based learning for 2021. Welcome back. If you were with us in 2020, it's good to see you again. And for new families who have just joined us at Middleton, welcome to our home-based learning as we transition from a physical school environment to a digital school environment. The purpose of this video is to welcome you to our launch. We're going to hear from Mr. Tima, our school principal, and Miss Lynette Grant. The most important thing to remember as we head into this new chapter is that our Middleton culture is built on happiness, well-being, and a sense of academic rigor. And our intention behind this is to translate that from a physical environment into a digital environment as we step into HBL version 2.
We are ready for home-based learning, HBL 2.0. And this time, we are much better prepared. Our staff is well prepared. They understand how to navigate the virtual learning. Our learners are better prepared. Most of them are very, very tech savvy and they understand how to access their Google Classrooms. Our parents are also better prepared. They know what to expect and they know how to navigate it.
The move to HBL can be an anxious time for all of us, but rest assured, the team here at Middleton is on hand to help support you and your children throughout this process.
For those parents who are new to our schools, we assure you that we are here for you. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to take you through how we are going to learn and what we're going to learn. And we are always there for you to connect if you need any help. The class teachers are there to support you. The senior management team always has your back. Literally. The biggest thing, the biggest learning that is going to come out of this home-based learning experience is how do we manage ourselves? How do we pace our schedules? What is essential? What is good to do? What is easy to let go? And these are crucial learnings that typically don't come across our way. Our learners are really going to benefit from this journey. The point is to see where the learnings are and how do we present it to them. One of the biggest learning that comes out of HBL is the optimism, the resilience, the flexibility, and the ability to become independent in our learning. And this is exactly what we hope for our learners.
So families, as we head into the virtual space and we look at blending our learning environment between a combination of asynchronous and synchronous learning, it's important to go back to our school mission. And our school mission is founded on 3 key principles. One is that we want to fundamentally create caring, socially responsible, internationally minded learners. The second is that we've got a rigorous academic curriculum that challenges our students to think. And the third one is that we have an approach to happiness and well-being that is unique and distinctive of us at Middleton. So in the first couple of days, from Wednesday this week up until Friday, we want to use this time for academic learning, but also to give families time to renegotiate learning spaces, to figure out who's sitting where, who's using which headset, and basically to breathe and get comfortable in what is going to be a new learning environment for the next couple of weeks. In addition to that, right from the start, we'll be providing live Google Meet lessons from 9 a.m. on Wednesday morning. So look out for that first thing. Make sure your kids are set up with their device and a headset for your sake, and a chance to tune in and listen to their teachers as they do a mindful check-in.
The children will also have a check-in with their homeroom teacher every morning at 9 a.m. to make sure that pastoral care continues. As you know, that's the heart of what we do here at Middleton.
In addition to that, for the first couple of days, there will be live lessons occurring. So stay tuned and you will hear from your child's class teachers as to what times those lessons are happening. Following the first week, or actually right at the end of our first 3 days, we'll also be hosting a reflective catch-up with our students. This will happen towards the end of Friday and it will be done via Google Meet as a live class lesson. And we really want to ask our learners, our students, what are their perspectives so far? What's worked really well for them? What are the challenges they're facing? And get some feedback from our learners before we head into week 2. So as we head into week 2 and our family systems are settled and our learners are up and running, our live lesson content will increase slightly so that early years and primary will have a morning meeting with a mini lesson as well as 2 30-minute Google Meet lessons happening during the day. Our secondary, so our IMYC, will again start with a morning meeting, a check-in, perhaps a bit of mindfulness before moving on to 2 slightly longer 45-minute academic lessons happening during Google Meet across the day. And our grade 9s, our IGCSE students, again, starting with a morning check-in with their pastoral teachers, seeing their peers online before heading into up to an hour lesson for each of the different IGCSE subjects. This might sound like a lot of information, but we wanted to just explain the phase-based approach again, that we start small, give you time to settle in, as well as providing live lessons from the go, and then we will scale that up into week 2.
Teachers will continue to make use of Google Classroom to share resources for the students, to provide feedback, and to engage with them via the Google Meet to make sure that the quality of learning and teaching is not compromised.
Part of this process is this is a partnership between home and school. So if you've got any feedback, please be on the lookout. Mr. Tim will be sending out a survey and compiling frequently asked questions similar to 2020, just to gain perspectives from parents as to what's working well and the ways that we can continue to support our students, your children, at home as they transition to home-based learning.
And together we can get through this.
HBL 2.0.